Hello again, I'm Pierre Banks. Tight ends are often underappreciated in the Appalachian State offense, but the truth is they play a key role in the success of the Mountaineer rushing attack, and it was a tight end that led the Mountaineers in touchdown receptions in each of the past 2 seasons. But with the exit of Barrett Burns, the Mountaineers now look to a group of gritty yet multi-skilled young men to step in and continue the production the Mountaineers have become accustomed to seeing year in and year out.
Tight ends are doing great. They're working really hard, working every day, studying the playbook, and they're practicing really hard. And so far, we are really pleased with their progress, and looking forward to seeing how they do this year.
Well, we're basically like fullbacks most of the time, and we're usually out there leading the way, or we're usually the guy with the key block to spring, Jalen, Terrence, those other guys loose, And so when they break loose, we're usually one of those guys making a big hit right before they take off. So, and then we get out there in the flats, we get out there in corners and hit some routes, and they throw it to us, we catch it, we score every time. You know what I'm saying? Try to do that every single time.
We got a lot of guys that have played a lot of football, and Levi Duffield and Colin Reed, and they're the leaders of the position group, and we're expecting big things out of them this year, and I think the whole group will be very productive for us.
I try to pass down my experience to them just by telling them where to go on pass routes and everything, and give them tips on where to fit their heads on run blocks and everything. Pretty much everything that Barrett passed down to me, I try to pass on to them.
Of course, in the weight room, big time. I was weak last year. I wasn't developed. I still had to get in the weight room. I really focused on staying lower whenever I'm blocking people, working on steps, more of the fundamentals of blocking instead of just going in there head first and hoping I get it done. I actually know what I'm doing and have a plan for every play.
In this offense, they have to be able to do it all. So we got guys that can block, get out in a route, catch passes, and pretty much all of them can do a lot of different things that we're asking them to do. So, like I said earlier, we're expecting them to have a big year for us, both pass blocking, run blocking, catching balls, hopefully catch a lot of touchdown passes this year. So we're really looking forward to see how they do this year.
With competition beginning to heat up, the Mountaineers find themselves in a pretty good spot with so much depth at the tight end position. The versatility of this group could bring an added dimension to this offense, which will make it even harder to defend. Please join us for the remainder of our position breakdown series and all of our fall camp coverage on appstatesports.com. For AppVision, I'm Pierre Banks.